Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. So my name is Sierra Chanel. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel today. So today's video, I kind of want to talk to you guys about Accutane and the journey that I had throughout the Accutane process. Right now, I kind of have on makeup, so it's not a clear face, but I definitely will be posting videos throughout this video to kind of tell you guys how my journey went, the process that I went through. So starting off, Accutane has to be prescribed by your dermatologist. For me, I kind of just went to the dermatologist for a consult, and I kind of told her my issue was that I was tired of having acne. We kind of had the conversation, and she was just like, there is a product called Accutane. There are serious side effects to Accutane, so she did give me time to think about if I wanted to do it or not. In the midst of that process, though, I did have to go for blood work before I was actually prescribed Accutane. I received my first dosage of Accutane on June 6th. My blood work came back fine. After going through a few items and reading over a few things, I was able to see that, maybe it's not so bad. For me, my biggest downfall with acne, I'm not going to say downfall, but the biggest thing that I kind of was worried about when it came to Accutane was the dryness. A lot of people did have complaints about that. And I can say, baby, Accutane is going to have you dry in a level of nobody tells you how severe it is. Carmex was my best friend. I had tried all other types of lip balms and things like that, but nothing really worked for me. So yeah, that's the only real issue that I had with Accutane. I have heard of a lot of people saying that they suffered with depression when on Accutane. I thank God I never had that issue. I finished Accutane for the full 6 months of taking it. I started off, like I said, I received my first dosage of Accutane on June 6th. I'm sorry, March 6th. March 6th. My first dosage was on March 6th. The first dosage that came in, I was on 40 milligrams of Accutane. By the second time I went to the dermatologist, they bumped me up to 60 milligrams. The third time I was on 80. And by the very end of me taking Accutane, I was on 100 milligrams of Accutane, which is the highest dosage that you're able to receive. That's only because the first couple of times that I went, it was like the medicine was not even entering into my bloodstream. It was not entering into my body. I was not feeling any side effects. My dermatologist was not able to see anything as far as my blood work. So they bumped me up to a higher dosage and higher as time went on. To this day, I have gotten one pimple since I stopped taking Accutane. I was on Accutane for a full 6 months. So June up until September, October, sometime around that time was when I concluded taking Accutane. And like I said, from that time up until now, I've maybe had one bump. And I think that was because I was in the midst of changing skincare products that I was using on my face. And it also could have been because I was traveling a lot, climate change, whatever it was. I've experienced one pimple and I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, overall, Accutane it was a blessing for me because I suffered with very, very, very low confidence. The only thing that I can say is I'm not going to necessarily say a downfall because it may not be something that everybody deals with, but I do have a portion of my face where it is two-toned. So I do suffer from a bit of discoloration right here, and you may even be able to see it through my foundation. I have not found a foundation that is able to match both tones, but right in here, I suffer from discoloration. It's not anything severe. It's not a make or break because honestly, nobody really notices until I point it out, but it is something that I see on my face. So, yeah, that's kind of my Accutane journey all summed up. I've suffered with acne ever since I was younger, like before I can even remember. I've tried everything you can think of, every type of topical, just literally everything. Nothing ever seemed to get rid of my acne until now. And yeah, outside of everything else, while on Accutane, you do have to be on some type of contraceptive. Um, I personally was able to tell my dermatologist, hey, I am a lesbian, so she kind of didn't make me take a contraceptive. So I had to always check the box that I was practicing abstinence when you go online to fill out your information. So each month before you're able to actually get your prescription of Accutane, you do have to go onto iPledge and fill out paperwork just saying, hey, I'm not supposed to share my medicine with anyone. I can't give blood a month after I stop taking Accutane. I can't get pregnant while on Accutane. And then you select your type of contraceptive that you're on and you continue from there. What else? I don't know. If you guys, I want to know what other questions you have as far as Accutane. I saw a lot of videos on here on YouTube regarding Accutane, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see many videos of people of color. And of course, it can be different from each person because the results that I did see for myself was nothing like the people that I saw on here, if that makes sense. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions regarding Accutane, definitely let me know. Reach out to me. My social media is always open and welcome. You guys can like and comment here. Definitely subscribe. This is my first video. There is more content coming to you guys. But I definitely wanted to start off with the Accutane journey because that is what boosted my confidence to be able to get here in front of this camera, because typically I don't do the camera. I didn't like people taking my pictures. If I couldn't take the pictures myself, and that was because I was able to get the angles to the point where you couldn't really see my acne. I knew what I was working with that day because my acne varied. Yeah, like definitely let me know if you guys have any more questions regarding Accutane. So from the video that I previously posted, I'm sorry, the picture that I previously posted, you should see the name of the brand of Accutane that I was on. I cannot think of the actual name for Accutane, but I ended up getting off of the brand that I posted on this picture. That's the generic brand. I actually ended up getting off of that because I wanted to make sure I was getting the full effect, because again, like I told you, every time I would go to the dermatologist, they would up my dosage and up my dosage. So I wanted to make sure that what I was on, I was getting the full thing. Although generic and the name brand are most times exactly the same, I just didn't want to chance it. I wanted the real thing. And that's exactly what I did. I called the pharmacy before they switched it out, sent it out, because my pharmacy that I was actually going through to get the medicine mailed me the Accutane. I never went into an actual pharmacy and picked it up. So I just called them and told them, hey, I don't want the generic brand anymore. I'm open to paying whatever it is, and my insurance does not cover for the actual brand. So yeah, that was basically what I did. What else? I'm trying to think of all the questions that I had when I was doing my research for Accutane. I don't know. I kind of think that's all. Again, like if you guys have questions, definitely reach out to me. I am always open to answering questions regarding Accutane, because I feel like I didn't have anybody to go to ask the questions that I wanted answered regarding the Accutane. Oh, face wash, the cleanser. So while on Accutane, I use nothing but Cetaphil products. I did not put anything else on my face. I did not venture out while on Accutane. I use the Cetaphil face wash in the morning time. I use it at night as well. You definitely want to get a sunscreen while taking Accutane. I did not realize how crucial it was to have a sunscreen until I went to the dermatologist and I was completely red. I did not understand why I was red, but your skin is going to be really raw when on Accutane. So that sun is going to really affect your skin. Outside of that, everything else was pretty cool. Yeah. But I'll make sure to post some more pictures of my befores and afters in this video. And again, if you guys have any more questions, definitely do not hesitate to reach back out to me or reach out to me. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure that you are and subscribing to my channel.
Bye.